first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New York Jets.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. This a design run with Fields. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On the option, here's Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go again with Hall. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Damani Richardson up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Fields going to hang on to this one. Pick up a 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 36. They give to Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another run here with Hall. They will take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Cam Jackson there defensively.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now an option here, left side. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
He'll try to run for it. The ball comes out, and the Panthers are going to recover the football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's to the rookie out of Arizona, Ted McMillan. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down. Young quickly out to Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Stick it to the ball.
Leggett in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now Dowdle. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on, set.
Leggett in motion. On 2nd down, Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Panthers.
It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
And the Panther first down.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball to the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. And
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
when you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, just what? Right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
Give up the middle with Hall. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 58, blue 58. Go.
Here's Fields choosing to keep this one. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for number 35.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 62 blue.
Look at play action with Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. And as for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the pick.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. It is 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get this to the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second.
And they needed that one, didn't they? I mean, you're backed up. If you go 3 and out there, you're giving the other guys the ball back with great field position. So really nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed to get. And after that nice run, he picks up first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice gain.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. On the run, here's Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Fields going to look to run this himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Here we go, son. Go.
Third down, here's Hall.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Here we go, son. Green 19, green 19. Right.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he is putting in the work, dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll go again with Hall. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Young to throw on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Young. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
331.
On the option, here's Hall. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The decision to keep his pace off. It's a pickup of 13 and a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack. He knew exactly what play was coming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. The ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. He's on for the second time, and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 21, here's second down and 7. To throw is Young. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Easy. Here we go, son. 319.
Begins to Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
11. Here we go, son. 319.
Another run here with Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 220.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but We see them used occasionally in the run game, but man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? 58.
Here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Green 19.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fields to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Come on, set. Ready?
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Young. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Eagle blue. Ready.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 9-yard line.
A run here with Hall. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Hall from the pistol. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Be forced to punt trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Clock 40.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Ready, set.
On the bootleg, it's Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Set, cut.
McMillan, the man in motion. Here comes Hubbard on a toss to the right. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down.
From the 31, here's second down and 6.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Fields. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 1. Give up the middle with Hall. And I don't think he got that racked up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
The line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
32 yards.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's first down, and it's Paul. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. The handoff, here comes Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Fields from the gun on third down. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
He slowed up quickly. as he gets this down to the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Sit high.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
They'll drop the throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
Practice, 6. Set, ready.
To throw is Young. They look underneath here for Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
First down.
52. Set, cut.
On play action, Young rolling right. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
8-yard gain.
Ready,
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
ready. 10 black.
Now Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Big-time throw there sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd.
A 26-yard attempt.
On now is Matthew Wright in a pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.
All right, let's get this show on the road. But it is 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly... New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Again, McCarthy to throw. Gets everything he has on it. This one's intercepted. It's Charvarius Ward. And the Colts take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get it... New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he gets in the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Throwing again now, McCarthy. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. A good play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down from the red zone. Looking end zone, but...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. He gets it to Johnston. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Second down and 3.
At the Colts' 26-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy. They'll roll him out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. McCarthy is set to throw it. Got it complete to Crabtree. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up first and goal.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold. So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. First and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. A right side catch by Crabtree. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2.
Their 48-yard line.
McCarthy off the play fake. Carrying one deep for Crabtree. And that will be incomplete. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. Flush to his right. Pass hauled in by Johnston. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 2 yards to go, second down. On play action, McCarthy rolling to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. On play action, now McCarthy. And it's caught by Crabtree. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 46. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one's incomplete. So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that will get to be off target and incomplete. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he whips that one incomplete. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Complete to Johnston here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Another 49er. First and 10.
Now McCarthy. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. And he fends him off. Short throw to Smith. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. Crabtree has it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up first and goal.
Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Let's go. Nike, 18.
ETN will get into the end zone for a 49 touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
The 49ers.
They'll try to run it here. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay attention to the challenge goal.